lighting up some incense. Because who doesn't love incense, right? Hello, hi, beautiful humans. I am here in my brand new freaking apartment that I'm so excited about. I am here today to share with you my story on how I went from sleeping on my parents' floor to River Oaks here in the beautiful part of Houston, Texas. If you're not familiar with River Oaks, look it up, Google it, it's a great place to live. Also, happy Sagittarius season, because that's where we're in right now. I'm a Sagittarius. This is my cat, Theseus. Alright, so, as you guys know, I am super energetic, super happy, super radiant, all the time. This is not going to be one of those moments right now. This is going to be a very raw, very transparent story. So, if you're not down for that, go ahead and just swipe out of the video, exit out of the video, X out, whatever this is on, and you can come back for all my positive little rants later. And full disclaimer, this is not to air out my dirty laundry, to talk shit about anybody, to basically bring my whole entire drama into social media realm. I simply just want to set the scene so you guys know the struggle and the triumph of how I went from point A to point B and kind of my mental state throughout the whole process. So, setting the scene for you guys, how in the world did I end up sleeping on my parents' floor 40 minutes away from my job? They live in the suburbs, of course, like families do. I was in a relationship and I was living with this person at the time, very close to my work. My work is in River Oaks. We were not doing so well. I was just constantly stressed every single day. I felt like I was walking on eggshells with this person that I wasn't able to be myself. I wasn't able to express myself. I wasn't able to just be who I truly was as a person, and without, consequences. And I realized it was a very toxic environment. I don't know how it is for you guys, but for me, I am self-sacrificing. I have been self-sacrificing in my relationships, where I want so badly for my partner to be happy, to succeed, to just be the best person that they can be in life. And I'm really trying not to cry. I always tell you guys I don't cry, so if I do, pardon the tears. I was living with this person and I realized I needed to get out, and we agreed to separate, and it was really hard. And I did the only thing that I knew that I could do, was to move back in with my parents temporarily and figure it out. So I packed up all my shit. My parents, they were so gracious enough to come and help me move out all of my things, and I moved to the suburbs about 40 minutes away from my work, and I lived with them for 4 months. I slept on a twin mattress on the floor of my old bedroom that was covered in bright hot pink and blue wall paint from my childhood, which was not an ideal environment for me to be in. And I made sure that I didn't get comfortable there. And every day I would write in my morning pages, I know this is just temporary. I know that I'm going through a lot right now, and the commuting, 40 minutes each way every single day, in traffic, constantly being in my car. I would, have to sit in coffee shops in between my clients in the morning and clients in the evening, just to make sure that I was there and I didn't have to make another trip home and back again, and that I was close in case, I needed to adjust my schedule for that. In the 4 months of living there with them, I almost had several different roommates. I had a guy who was a friend of mine, and we almost moved in together. We looked at, I don't know how many places, maybe like 15 different places in Houston, and eventually he got a job offer, moved to a different state, didn't work out, and I was discouraged. And then my girlfriend of mine said that, why don't we just move in together? So we went and we looked at some places together, and eventually that didn't work out. We're still friends, by the way. And that was, the second letdown for me. And I don't know, I wouldn't give up hope though. I don't know why. I just kept, this spirit of like, that's okay, like it's fine. Whatever happens is fine because it's meant to happen. All while I'm dealing with, coping with, healing from trauma, or starting the healing process. And so that didn't work out. And I was like, all right, I need to make this happen. Like, I can't live with my parents forever. Like, I'm, in my mid-20s, I need to get it together. And which, realistically, you are where you are, and you have to meet yourself where you are at that point in time, and allow everything to happen in its own time and naturally. As long as you're doing everything that you can do, everything will fall into place. And that's what I constantly kept telling myself. So I went and I looked for places, a lot of places on my own. And I finally came to the conclusion that, wow, living on my own is really expensive. I don't think that I'm being realistic here. And I didn't know what to do because I had been looking at, I don't know how many places between, 2 different roommates on my own. And finally, my friend who was helping me look for places, who is a realtor, she suggested a roommate app. So I got on this app, I messaged as many people as I could who I thought would be potential matches, and only one girl messaged me back. We set up a phone call, we talked that night, and then we had planned to go look at places that weekend. And everything just fell into place so quickly. We went to look at places we loved, like one of the first places that we saw, and it was gorgeous, and I mean, obviously we're here, and we clicked as soon as we met each other, and it was like, wow, like this is literally what is meant to happen. It just allowed me to be in an environment where I can thrive and be like my true self, and be like this loving, peaceful, like person that I was always meant to be, and that I couldn't be, where I was at. So yeah, but switching gears, I just wanted to share that story with you guys because you can't give up, because whatever you're going through, whatever it is that you think that it's not possible to continue on, you have to believe that something so much greater, far greater than you could ever imagine is right around the corner, and that it's coming to you. And if you do that, if you literally believe that from the bottom of your heart, with every fiber of your being, you will send it out into the universe, and the universe will respond, and it will give you everything, because I mean, I'm living proof, like I wouldn't give up. And now I'm here and I am, for lack of a better term, living my best life, you know? So I just want you guys to know that anything, literally anything is possible, no matter what trauma you are experiencing, no matter what loss, what hurt, what suffering. The other side is so, so beautiful, and you must be around for it. You must be around for your life to transpire into this greater, wondrous thing. You'll never see it if you give up. So yeah. Anyways, I am all done with that, all done with my story. I am gonna get into the questions now that you guys asked me. So diving right into that, how do I deal with heartbreak? Interesting question, having to relate, or is relatable to my story that I just told you guys. Heartbreak. So initially it was very hard, but everyone always says, like, keep yourself busy. Like, sometimes, yeah, it is good to keep yourself busy, to hang out with friends, to reconnect with those people, and I am so freaking grateful. I'm so freaking grateful for literally every single one of my friends who has helped me through this transitional, like, super tough time. They've been so loving and so supportive, and I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful for them, and I could literally break into tears right now because of how, blessed I am to have their support from, my family, from my sisters, from my friends, and you have to reconnect with those people. You have to reconnect with your friends that maybe you didn't whenever you were in a relationship, because those are the people that are going to help you through it. But you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with what you're feeling, what you're going through. And I mean, journaling literally has been my number one form of coping with heartbreak, is just writing down exactly, like, the emotions I'm feeling that day and just being honest about it. Like, I'm feeling this right now, like I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling angry, like I'm feeling upset, I'm feeling happy today, like I'm feeling good. Just facing those emotions up front, not suppressing them, not using different other, not so great coping mechanisms like, drugs or alcohol or any of that stuff, but to be present and to feel everything that you're feeling and face it head on, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to let go of that, is if you accept it, you feel it, and then you let go and you move on from that. But taking that time to face all the emotions head on is super freaking critical. I cannot express how crucial that is, to feel everything that you feel, to allow yourself to feel everything you're feeling, and then moving forward from that point. That's really how I've been able to deal with it, and it's given me a greater understanding and insight to, seeing things about how everything happens that I wasn't able to see before because I was too close to the situation. And once you gain that insight, that clarity, it really helps to understand and to accept and to move on. It's a really long answer. So the next question is, I really hope that helps. I'm not an expert in heartbreak or love or anything, but I'm just sharing, what has helped me. So next question. One thing you wish to do but you haven't. Travel. I want to travel to literally everywhere. I want to experience the culture, the food, the people, like the beautiful places and awe and wonder that this planet literally has for us. And the number one place I want to visit is Bali, because it's freaking beautiful. I don't know why. I'm drawn to Bali right now. So probably the first place that I visit. Next question. Do you play games on your phone? So right now, currently, I don't play games on my phone. I was really, really, really addicted to this game called Free or Free Flow. I don't know, it's on the App Store, but it's like this game where you like draw and connect the dots, and I was like literally every single night, like obsessing over this game. I would lay in bed for like hours and I'm like, one more level, and just trying to like draw and like, you know, beat the puzzle or whatever. So that game is really addicting. Do I play any games right now? No. The answer is no, I don't play any games right now. Because I have an addictive personality when it comes to things like that. So no more games right now. What juice you intake often? What juice you intake often? I'm not sure if you're referring to like if I do a juice cleanse or juice anything like that. I don't do any juice cleanses. I drink kombucha. Sometimes I put that in my morning smoothie. I drink Zevia. That's a zero calorie soda that's sweetened with stevia, which is super freaking good. If you're trying to kick the soda habit, definitely recommend Zevia. Shout out to them. But other than that, no, I don't juice. Let's see. How are you so free-spirited? I don't know what that was outside. But anyways, how am I so free-spirited? It's refreshing. You know, I've literally always been like this. I've always just kind of marched to my own beat of my own drum, and during this whole transitional period, I've really grown into that just sense of freedom, and I cannot tell you how freaking incredible it is and how good it feels to just come into your own and like who you were always meant to be. I don't know how I'm free-spirited. I guess I stay very open and honest with myself, and I try to always mirror that. I am constantly always wanting to learn new things and meet new people and go to new places and experience, you know, different adventures and cultures, and like that thirst for just constant knowledge and craving, you know, adventure and new experiences are just, but yeah, I don't know, I'm just rambling now, so I think we should wrap up the video. But anyways, guys, thank you so freaking much for watching this video. I hope, if anything, you get just a tidbit of just some type of takeaway, positivity, and to know that, you know, maybe somebody who watches this video out there sees like, oh, I'm experiencing the exact same thing, and, you know, if she can do it, I can do it. Or, you know, maybe it resonates with you in some way, shape, or form. And I'm so honored that I have this platform to be able to share my life with you, and that you guys are just so amazing and so incredible. And thank you so much for all of your support. I am rambling again, so thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. You can follow me on Instagram, Camilla Celeste. I will put it somewhere here or here. Bye.